Capricorns, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 3rd of February through to the 9th of February. Hope life is treating you well. Did you see the energy update? We will be going into that a little bit later on your reading, and according to how the elements play into your reading. We will see that a little bit later on after we've got the elements from or the messages from the tarot that's coming out at the moment. I've got to say, actually, there's a lot of calm and collective about the cards as they're coming out within you. And it's almost as if like you're doing a lot of work in the background in order to manifest ideas or what you so desire in life. That's what I get out of it, general sort of thing going on. Let's just see what's going on with your Astroflower here. Here we've got the general energy. Let's just see what's going on there. It plays into the karmic path on your relationship side. I think they're coming to terms with certain things within you or within the world around you, which allows you to sort of work towards the quality rather than quantity in life. That's what I get a feeling about it. In your financial side, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement, and you seem to be drawn more towards that, or working towards that. It's doing a lot of stuff to get things into place. Yeah, you're bringing your life back into balance. You're getting your just desserts. I think this is where you are being very calm and relaxed about it all within you. And when you are, that allows you to create and manifest things within your life. I think it's pretty clear the direction you need to be taking financially with a job, business or project. And I think it's pretty clear what you want to manifest within your relationship side. And it's a question more than anything else is how to manifest it. Seems to be quite an important what's going on that karmic path there. Don't accept second best. That's the thing I'm getting. It 7 of cups. Yeah, this is one of those cups there. There's one cup that's giving you the good stuff, and it's on your karmic path. You've got the Justice card there. That's one of those cups there is on your relationship side, and that's the cups giving you that's emotionally fulfilling for you. You might have lots of possibilities in life. Within those possibilities, I think you're just going to kind of go, well, I should be doing that. That's what makes me feel good. That's what makes you feel good. Let's just see what's going on the synchronicities. You don't have to do much. You don't have to push a lot to get a lot of returns. I think your intuitive side of life is becoming really finely tuned, as it were. That's what it seems to be like. You get the 3 of Swords. Yeah, I think the energy sort of like came out and came back in again. Could well be that sort of like, I think you're very wary about people taking you off an emotional journey that becomes painful for you. So I think you've got that intuition within you that you need to use to recognize that that may be tempting, but at the same time, I think it's going to cause me pain. So, and I think you should be reading the signs around you a lot and making sure you've got your calm and presence. Your past is really, really solid. You've learnt a lot. It's very solid. I think in the past and in the recent past, I think over the last sort of like 2 or 3 months, I think you've come to terms with a lot of things of who you are, what you want, what is possible, what's not possible, everything like that. I think you've really come to terms with a lot of things. And that's like a celebration within you. It's helping you to be totally in alignment with yourself and with others that are around you. But I think it's more than anything else. It's a realization and a revelation for you inside you. On your future self, this could be a marriage card. This 4 of Cups, this 4 of wands here. This could be like a marriage that you've got into, because in your future self, it's playing into this a lot. and it's playing into it in a way of sort of kind of nurturing something. Yeah, there's an offering of love. Maybe this is it. There's someone from your past that comes in that offers to, ask you to marry you. It could be as simple as that. I think here as well, there's a certain degree of communication that you need to do. I think you need to communicate with some sort of coming together with someone else in the past that's made you feel good. It was a real sort of celebration. It felt absolutely brilliant to find that person. And it's going to help you to mitigate any sort of painful stuff that the little voice around you is telling you, the gremlin that's kind of going, watch out for that, watch out for that. And maybe it's a case here that, you sometimes you've got to let your rocks, you let your shield down. You could get hurt, but if you don't, you'll never feel it. And I think you'll be better off feeling it than not feeling it, basically. How should you engage in this week here? I think with vigour. That's what it is. And, be definite about it. Just like own it. That's what you got to do, is own it. Yeah, look at that strength. Yeah, boom, yeah, boom. I think the more you position yourself like that, I think you'll realise that those fears there are unfounded. Those fears there are unfounded on your relationship side. There are risks like anything in life. And when you open up to someone, there's risks that they could take advantage of you. That's probably the biggest risk that you would feel disappointed in because of that justice. And maybe you are getting, for some of you, it may well be a case of that you are getting you're getting justice on something that was been causing you pain. And that liberates you in order to go into or start opening up to a relationship which is really good for you. Let's see what's going on the financial side. The karmic path seems to be playing into the past. It's as if your success is here and now. Your success is at the moment. Everything seems to be putting, into place. The rhythms seem to be in place. Your success is here and now. Your heart is, living life and putting your heart and soul into life. It's on your karmic path to do this. And it's in your future here. It's the moment, it's this opportunity that's arriving for you. Do not give it half measures, basically. Do not give it half measures. The synchronicities are also playing in. There seems to be something that brings, it's as if let's just say you've been having financial worries, and it feels like either you get an inheritance, you win the lottery, or you get that job that's finally going to pay you the money that you so deserve. And it seems to be coming through the synchronicities. It's coming in from you. Queen of Pentacles, this is the ultimate security, really. She knows when that tree of knowledge is going to be dropping her fruit. And and I think the time is now. And you've got to put your heart and soul into it. Once you put your heart and soul into it, you'll get a lot of the returns. And in your past self here, your past self is going into this. I think the past has been gradually creeping up and kind of going, you could taste it, the success. It's in the air. The possibilities are definitely there. And it's got the Queen of Swords. You have been on this direction. You've been, bloody minded about it. And, eventually, because you've been so headstrong about, I'm going after this, because you've been really headstrong about it, all the elements are playing in your favour. But it's something that it's on your karmic path. You've got to give something of you into this situation. Could be like a skill that you can do, like a sort of like an energy that you can bring, an intelligence that you can bring. You need to bring your highest quality to the table, and it's gonna. If you do, that's when it's gonna bring the results. And this amazing future thing, is tied into your karmic path. It's on your karmic path. Once you engage in it with your heart, you're going to get the results. 5 of Swords. There is something that's coming into your life that's helping you to walk away from those complicated sort of situations, as it were. This is what I was talking about, where, difficult times have come to an end for you. This is how I feel about it. And I think in your future, without knowing it, the success is coming in. And before you know it, because you should be walking towards your success, you'll look back over your life over the next sort of last 2 or 3 months and kind of go, wow, look at all that rubbish I walked away from. And I think it's going to be like I don't think you're going to realize it till very much in the future of how far you've gone in your success. How should you engage in this week here, and the energies in this week here? By being you and following your path. Following the path that makes you feel comfortable more than anything else. Yeah, look at that. I wanted to say the Queen of Swords. You now get the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You're being very, I don't want to say cold as ice, because that's certainly not what it is. You know, the difference between the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups is all, wow, bah, bah, wow, it's amazing sort of thing, yeah? But this is all sort of like, yeah, I know. Look at the right smile on her face, right? Look at the right smile on her face. And that's that happiness from within. It doesn't necessarily go outside you. And these two here is being very clinical about life. Being clinical about how you put your time, money, effort into things. Where you put your quality. Where you put your heart's desire into life. The moment you start doing that and you follow the pathway, I've crossed them over. You've got the King of Swords that's at the top. You should engage in it in a way of, I know what is good for me. I am my judge of my own path. Therefore, this is what I need. And I think this is, if you take that attitude, that's when you're going to get some seriously good results from it, okay? Let's just bring up the elements and see how the elements are playing into your reading. And we're going to pull some cards on what the energies are trying to sort of say to us through the energy update this week here. So yeah, we brought up your card, your Astroflower here. You can see the only earth that you do have is on the surface. It's how you engage in the world around you. There is no earth in the rest of you at all. There's more water than you than there is earth. Okay, you're one of these 4 signs, or we are one of those 4 signs, because I'm a Capricorn as well. And those emotions run deep. And this is where it's that directional water that you've got. This is your directional cardinal water, because you're part earth, part water. This is why you're part goat, part fish. And that's what's creating that 3 of Swords. It's the, you want to be emotionally impassionate with someone, but you're worried. And I think your worries are unfounded, really. So I wouldn't worry about that. I would allow love to exist in your life. Okay? On your financial sort of side, this is all about taking that direction. This is all about, having that conviction within you and stepping one foot in front of the other. So I think we're going to pull a few cards on that, on the Queen of Swords, that 7 of Swords, or that 5 of Swords and the King of Swords, and see what's going on that sort of side. On this side here, I definitely want to see what that 3 of Swords is all about. So we'll pull a few things on that and see what's going on for that. Let's just pull your cards back up. I might actually pull something as well as what this Knight of Cups is about as well, because I'm interested. Is it you giving out this declaration, or is someone giving a declaration to you? But let's start off. Let's start off on this financial side more than anything else. Okay, let's see what this is. Yeah, I think with here is you taking a direction. You might have been disappointed with some things that didn't come off to you, for you in life, but you're walking away from that disappointment now. And that 5 of Cups there, they've got in the background they've got the 2 of Cups. And I think this is where the energy is trying to show that to you in your everyday life and give you the returns that you need. You get the 3 of Swords was there. this is where you're being clinical. You're taking, the energy is asking you to take the emotions out of your financial situation, to take the emotions out of you going after a certain job. You know, just go ahead and do it. Yeah, Justice card. It's going to bring balance to you when you start doing it. And only you can do it, really, more than anything else. What is this heart, this Ace of Cups all about? What is placing your heart into the situation? You get the Four of Pentacles. Holding on too tightly. No, I don't think that at all. I think this is where, you know, Four of Pentacles for me is also someone who is very, not necessarily prudent, but very wise in how they invest their time, money, and effort into things. And I think this is where you're recognizing that. You get the Three of Pentacles as well. And the Three of Pentacles is like you are coming to terms with this. Therefore, you're being very selective. And you're being selective with people who are also want to bring in the good stuff for you. So, because, you know, to sort of honor the good stuff that you're giving to them. You know, so let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Let me see what's going on the Three of Swords first. That's what seems to interest me. Ten of Wands. You're trying to carry too much in the way of fears. It may go wrong. Yeah, it may go wrong. You know what I mean? Then don't bother getting out of bed. You know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, sometimes it's good to not get out of bed. But, you know, here I think it's a case of, I think you're doing yourself wrong. You get the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think there's a lot more vibrant energies to be done. Once you just focus on the joy that is within you, realize that Seven of Cups, that pathway that you should be taking, and you go for it. Let's just see what that interaction is with the outside world as well. You get the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. I think this person enriched you in multitudes of ways in the past, or you enriched yourself by coming together with yourself and finding that spiritual path that you should be going on. And that enrichment has helped you to understand how you can manifest it over time, cultivate that success. And I think here is where a declaration is you offering something to someone. And you get the King of Cups as well. I think it's going to bring absolute joy to your life once you... Does it come from you? Let's put a card on that. Is it coming from you, or is it coming from the outside world? You know, I'm pushing the limits here. Is it coming from... I think it's coming from you, because you get the Judgment card. I think it's a realization from you, within you, about what parts of life really makes you feel good. And that's where you should be pushing it and cultivating that future for you. There you go, Capricorn. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you for all the support you give to this channel through the YouTube system. I will see you soon on the energy update or on the other energy videos that we do. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.